What's up, everybody? I'm just gonna let it cycle through for a couple minutes, let it do its thing, and I'm just gonna kind of ask a couple questions to the group that actually do watch my videos. Um, all right. Well, I so I've been doing some homework, and the question I have for everybody is, what clear do you use? Um, and the reason I ask that is I've got a can of this. I've got a can of like just flat clear, I think. But Krylon, same, it's just clear coat. Same kind of stuff. And then I also have the American Duraclear Soft Touch Varnish. I wonder if varnish should work. But anyway, I was just kind of curious what everybody uses. I was given some really good tips on how to actually sand the clear coat on it, so I'm just trying to figure out that part next. But I did my homework today. Went by Industrial Finishes, and they do sell a clear that is a two-part thing. You got to do the hardener or the reducer, or yeah, I'm not really sure. Like I said, on what it actually is, but like I was saying, but it's really like you got to use a respirator, well ventilated area. I mean, this you got to use a well ventilated area, and this will work in my airbrush booth that I have. Some with this, but would that work, or do I have to literally go outside with it? Um, and the other thing is cost. It like a can like this was like $35 altogether with the little can of reducer. And then they said if you spray something on the paint before you put the clear down, like, and let it set for like 10-15 minutes, it will actually make it adhere to the paint better, so it's more flexible. And they sold that stuff, but I just don't know that much about it. But anyway, that's how the body turned out yesterday. I think I put like 3 coats on it. I do like this color. I ain't gonna lie. I do like it. I don't know how it'll turn out. I mean, oh. I mean, see, that looks like white. Oh, what's up, Joe? So anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing today. I just did a bunch of homework. And I guess I'm gonna have to do a bunch more. I'm thinking about seeing if this is gonna work, and if this works, I'm just gonna keep doing that because I can airbrush it. and airbrushing stuff is getting easier for me. I've gotten a lot of tips from a lot of other people, is the only reason why. But this color's off craft paint, so it's, you know, I get it to work. And I might even darken the body up a little bit, put a little bit of gray in the paint, and see if I can get it just a little bit darker, see how that turns out. Let's see, I can... Hey Joe, did you ever get a chance to check out those videos today? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Oh, did you get a chance to check out that video? Let's see. Here. Check that out, Joe. That's the Wicked Red. Check that out. This is the Batmobile. That's why I was showing you the car. I didn't know if you'd looked at it. And I'm home now, so and that's the color I used off the Wicked, you know, craft paint, Wicked Cryotex. And then this is the aluminum color. Just this part. The rest of this is all craft paint, but I do like how this turned out. And I used Future on both of these, so that's why they turned out really, really nice. This stuff is, I've gotten so much better with this kind of stuff. And learning, you know, how much to reduce it and what colors go with what, and like we'll take this color for example. Tried spraying that stuff and couldn't do it. So is it just because it won't come out right, or are you just not? Because I have learned that these two products right here are my best friends. Reducer, and this is Mix Additive Balancing Clear. I actually could use this as a clear coat, but I don't have very much of it. Let me put it this way. How I first learned how to mix this stuff is 1-to-1. If you mix this with this 1-to-1, but yeah, if you mix this and this 1-to-1, it'll be like a garden hose coming out your airbrush. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like 1 to like 1/4 with this stuff. And I've never had any issues. I always use that, like I take, oh, where'd it go? I take something like this and dip the paint in it and run it down the side of the container and see how well it drains or moves a little bit. And, you know, I've kind of gotten that down to a science, but, like, I made this stuff yesterday, and it just, oh, it's set up a little bit, but it moves just, yeah, I'll have to add more to it. But it's crazy. And like last night I used a pretty good airbrush. I think, I mean, the whole reason I painted that Viper that blue is because I wanted this to be that blue. So I wanted to do, I've kind of gotten in that. No, not 1-to-1. Give me just a second. I can. Where's my glass jar? Glass jar. So if you take, we'll take, what's the next color I'm going to use? Let's do, let's do gold, where's gold? Okay, so we got like a gold color. Yeah, there's not much left in this actually, but let's see. And I'll try not to shake it up as I go through it. That actually might be too much. Can you tell the difference in the... Trying to do it so it'll... Just very, very little. If I was actually using like windshield wiper fluid and something else, I'd have to do 1-to-1 or even water. I use water with craft paints all the time. But I started using this stuff and I just do a little bit of this stuff. Helps mix it all together so it comes out better. And still, I haven't, that's not a 1-to-1. That's maybe like a 1/4 to 1 or a 1/5 to 1, you know? And then you just stir it up really good. And then it flows. I might need to add more paint to that. Yeah, same way with the Wicked paints. I don't have to use that much of it. And I paid, let's see, what did I pay for the other bottle? Yeah, see, I have a way bigger bottle that I haven't even opened yet. I think I paid $5 with 40% off for the coupon, and I think this was like $12, $13. So yeah. Here. But yeah, I mean it doesn't take very much, and then you just gotta. And then the other thing is air pressure. I've learned that you have to test it on stuff before you. I've learned that the hard way. Let's see, what else do I have out here? Move that way away from my paint body. Oh, what do I do with the lid now? Oh, there it is. And then, let's see. Need to bump up the air pressure a little bit. Oh, that's not going to show up very well. Oh, I have no air pressure in my tank. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I'm not waking up my wife and kid to test an airbrush now. But yeah, Joe, it's not very hard at all to mix paint. And I don't know if looks like there's a couple people watching now. I'll just set that right there for right now. Damn. Wish I would have known that before I started that. But anyway, the question was clear coats. What's everybody use? I've been doing my homework on like doing an like body paint. Or am I just gonna stick with this kind of stuff? I haven't quite figured it out yet. I guess thinking about it, I could use this stuff, but this stuff is kind of spendy. This is $6 at Hobby Lobby, and this is like $2 at Michael's, and not even that. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I was wanting to know, what everybody uses. I don't want to use a spray can. I have this stuff. I mean, I guess I can decant it, but I've never done that process before. So I don't want to, you know. Yeah, for bodies. Is kind of the question I have. I can actually show you guys some other stuff too. I went and got some more figures today. I mean, they're... Oh, you're welcome, Joe. You helped me the other night, so I figure I'd try. But, and then I want to see what that one looks like. I really, really want to see what that one looks like. I just went and got a bunch of nose stuff. I want to see what that looks like. I got wolves. I really gotten into figure painting only because I was having a hard time getting cards to come out. And I got really good at it, so I want to keep doing it. So oh, I couldn't read all that, Joe. Huh. Oh, there we go. Ha-ha! % of the time in Model Master flat ferment coats. Military, but the cars I've done future seem to work fine. Okay, but you can't polish or sand, you know, you can't sand out future. It just, like, I've done it a couple times on other builds and I end up throwing those cars away because they just don't sand out right. And that's why I like, if I get a perfect paint job, I throw future on it, and like the Batmobile, and where'd it go? This I will show this again, but like, that's Wicked paint with future on top. Looks great, no arguments. But the paint job turned out great. So as long as that happens, I'm happy. But those times where you want to sand something, it just does not work. You just end up ruining the paint job. Or at least that's been my experience. Oh. I polished future out. How many coats of future do you use, Joe? What's Nova's product for shine? What's Nova's product? Huh, okay. Three to 5 coats, huh? Huh. Alright. Yeah, because I was looking at doing... Okay. So the... I don't know. I guess I still got to do more homework. Because I went to this place... By me, it's an Industrial Finishes is what it's called. And I was just trying to find a clear coat that would work good on plastic. And they did have stuff, but you got to do 2 parts, and then you'll have to use a respirator, And I have a 4-year-old that is out here sometimes with me, so I just don't know if that product's gonna work. That's why I'm kind of asking the question on what's everybody use, right? But what was the last thing I picked up? Was it this one? Get back to showing some of the figures, and then I'll show the car that I got done yesterday. Um, I agree with that, Joe. I really do. I really, really do. When the paint jobs come out great, future is probably Tester's dull coat. I've used Tester's dull coat and wet look clear. Huh. Is the dull coat spray can or is it airbrush? I guess I could look it up too, but okay. Okay. Little man's running around the house. I can hear him, so I might have to get off here in a minute. But anyway, Cryex, I've got these. I don't know. These War Machine things have gotten really cool. I don't know if I showed this one already. I like this wolf. If all 3 options are in the kit, I'm gonna be so happy. But and then I got this guy, Watch Captain. Yeah, I like the figures. I don't know if I'll ever play the game, but I do like the figures. And then I wanna paint that. I wanna paint that really cool. And then yeah, this I think I spent $50 on this, and that's at least a $20 figure, and then you get, I don't know if it'll show up very clear, but I like these guys with the guns. I don't know. Yeah, 9 figures, 1 tank, and it says 4 cards. I don't know. And then, here you go, Dustin. I'll show you this. That's the color I'm trying to go with for my car. And this body isn't very good. I'm just trying to... I've mangled this car up so much. Trying to get it painted right. And then I painted the hood. Same color. I don't know why the hood doesn't, it looks more white. But, and then here's the other part of the body. And then I'm doing the yeah, I think this is gonna look so cool, this light blue color, and then do like browns and get the green goblins for that. But anyway, I'm going on about 30 minutes here for this video. I wasn't planning on it being this long, but I'm gonna kick off unless someone else out there has a question. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to get my 3D printer back up and running. I'm gonna go get some glue sticks, and yeah, I'm gonna try to print the Groot out again. I went and downloaded a different program, so we're gonna see how that works. Not going next to that. Yeah, Joe really does good work on them tanks. I've seen a couple of his builds during hangouts and stuff. But I thought this would just be a question for the group of people that are on my channel. Be interested to see what other people say once they see it. Hopefully everybody has a good night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.